Hello lovelies, this is Dinh, author of Wrapped in Sin. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe below. If you're an existing subscriber, welcome back. How to make a light up witch's hat. Most of the items from today's project will be from the Dollar Tree. So let's get started. What you're going to need is one roll of deco mesh of each of the purple, the orange, the black, and the green. This one I did get from Michael's since the Dollar Tree was all out of the green. You're gonna need one of these door hanging bells, a pair of the witch's legs, and one of these witch's boo hat, some black pipe cleaner, a spool of the ribbon in purple, a decorative ribbon, a wired one, lights, and this one is in orange. Also glue gun or whatever you prefer. Embellishment, which is going to be these little bats. You'll need either some cotton or some type of tubing to stuff the little witch's legs. You'll need one of these little door hanger that says the witch is in. What you want to go ahead and do is remove the boo lettering and just peel those off, as well as the little square on the hat here. I'm going to also remove the silver tinsel. But make sure that you leave the little black string here that will that's already set up to hold the wreath up. Don't cut that off, but cut the tag off of that. Okay, now that I've removed the lettering and the little square from the witch's hat, I'm going to go ahead and take off this silver tinsel. If you go to the back, you want to find where it starts. Gradually work your way into unraveling it. Okay, so see how it's all nice and clean now? We're going to go ahead and cut up the witch's legs. And you want to cut up about close to the rim here, right about here. Cut that. And I would save the ring just because this is a perfectly good size to use in the future for some other project. You'll have a pair of witch's legs that looks like this once you cut them off. We'll set that aside and work on that in a little bit. Next step is getting these black tinsels out. We're going to go ahead and cut the black tinsel into thirds. I went ahead and folded it into thirds like so, because in this way they'll all be about the same length when you measure it like that. And we're going to need, I believe, about 20 for now. Take the black tinsel, fold it in half, and just cut it down the center. And I think we're going to need maybe 20 of these pipe cleaners for now. You know, I only picked the green tool since that was 6 inches long, just to line up and match with these. Michael's didn't have the deco mesh. In 6 inches. They only had it in 5.5 inches. So I opted for the tool instead. Go ahead and cut a template of how long I want the deco mesh to be cut. It'll be 20 inches long. It's already 6 inches in width, so I'm going to cut it 20 inches lengthwise. Roll this out. and roll another on top of each other, and another on top of each other, and then of course the green on top of that. Doesn't matter what order you put them in, we just want to layer it on top of each other. Take my little guide here, and that'll tell me about right here is where I need to cut it. You want to go ahead and cut up five more sets, so we'll have a total of 6 of each color. We're going to cut 9 inches of the ribbon, and we'll need about 6 of these. What you want to do is cut a ducktail on each end of the ribbon and snip. Do the other side. And it'll look like this. So for the purple glitter, we're going to cut 9 inches for that as well. 9 inches, and we'll need about 6 of these ribbons. And we're going to ducktail these as well. So fold them in half and just give it a little nip on the edge. So that they all look like that. Okay? See how this deco mesh curls a certain way? Well, I'm going to go ahead and roll it. I'm going to let it curl in that direction, the natural way, but I'm going to have it away from me. And then I'm going to go ahead and gather it from this end towards me. So you want to hold your finger at the end like this and pinch it together as it comes in. And you keep doing it until you reach the end. Okay, and then you want to take a pipe cleaner, wrap it around, and secure it tightly, just like 2 or 3 times, but make sure it's on there tight. And you're going to do the same with the orange. Once again, see its natural roll. We'll leave it like that. From this end, hold your finger here and just gather it and bring it towards you. Okay, grab a pipe cleaner, twist that a few times, from the edge, and just pull it towards you. Now with this one, I'm going to go ahead and add a ribbon to it. And then grab a pipe cleaner and tie around that. Green, it's not deco mesh, so the curl's not a concern. You just want to lay it down Again, just grab from the edge and pull it towards you. That's what this one's going to look like. And the green, I'm going to add one of the purple ribbon to it. And wrap it around that. So you should have one of the green with the purple ribbon, one of the black with the Halloween ribbon, one plain purple, and one orange. You're going to go ahead and make all of the others to look exactly like these. Alright, now that all the deco meshes have been made, we're going to go ahead and assemble it to the witch's hat. What I'm going to do, and this is kind of hard to see, but see how there's 1, 2, and 3? I'm going to go ahead and attach all of the cluster of deco meshes to that middle row. It's really hard to see it in the front with all the tinsel, so I'm trying to show you on the back. It will be the center one that I'm going to attach it to. And if you take a close look, it is from here and it runs all the way to the other edges. I'm going to start with the orange, and then the black, the purple, and then the green. But I'm going to do one on each side. So I'll start with the orange. Tie it at the very tip. Orange on the very tip here. I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but there it is. And I'm going to go ahead and twist it together. Then I'm going to go ahead and add an orange on this side. There it is in the center. Okay, the next one is going to be the black. And I'm going to attach one black on this side and one black on this side. And it doesn't have to, when you put it together, it doesn't have to be so close to each other, because once we fluff it up, and with the black tinsel in the back, it'll kind of hide some of it. And there is the extra here, the black tinsel, not sure if you can see that, and I'm going to twist that off. Okay, next color will be purple, and another purple on this side. Next one will be green with the ribbon. Okay, so what I'm going to do, it looks like a little clown's hat, doesn't it? What I'm going to do is continue this and show you when it's done, but I'm just going to repeat the process. And the next one is going to be orange, black, purple, and green. And hopefully at that point they meet together. This is what it looks like once all of the deco mesh clusters have been added. I think I'm going to cut another small batch just so that I can attach it to the tip of the hat. Start with the legs first. With my tube here, I measured it about 11 inches that I'm going to go ahead and cut. And I've already pre-marked my tube so that I can insert into my little witch's legs. And I'm going to get my X-Acto knife. 11 inches here. And it's the exact perfect size to slide right into the witch's legs. See how perfect that is? And there's just enough up top to be able to fold over. Next step is to take another black pipe cleaner and cut it in half, like so. What I'm going to do next is take this pipe cleaner, glue it down right here, fold this over, and glue it once more. I'm going to go ahead and set this aside and let it dry. So next step is to remove the "which is in" sign from this door hanger. It's just attached by these little ribbons on the back. I just kind of tugged on it a little bit and it comes right out. There we go. I was hoping to save the ribbon. That's why I kind of removed the staple, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to really do that. Next step is to take 2 pipe cleaners and glue it down on the back side. I'm going to go ahead and make the ribbon cluster for the tip of the hat. Pull back out my little template, and I'm going to mark 6 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and layer the deco meshes again. Take my little template, and since I only need 6 inches or so, I'm just going to target it about here and cut. And I'm also going to cut the ribbons 6 inches. Cut a little V on the tip of these ribbons. And same thing with the purple. Cut a little ducktail on that. Get a pipe cleaner and cut it in half. And separate each one of these. And same thing. Except the only difference is, I think what I'm going to do is do it the same way with the color scheme of orange, black, purple, and then green on top. So same thing with it curling in this direction here, away from me, and I'm going to grab the edge and pinch it forward. Hold it like that. Grab the next one. And do the same. Hold that together. Purple's next. And then the green. With the purple on top. Pinch it all together real tight. Grab the pipe cleaner and secure the back. That's how the bundle's gonna look. Okay, next I'm gonna take this door hanging jingle bell here, and I'm just gonna take one black and one green. I'm gonna take the one that's in between. See how it is? There's like 5 of them, but I'm just gonna use these two, the two in the middle. Cut that off. Just gonna glue it down onto the edge there. Glue the bells on there. I just want to show you that once I attach the bell, I'm going to go ahead and slip the bow on the tip right through there. I'm also going to add a little bit of glue on the edge there just to secure the bow, since it is kind of fragile at the tip, and I just want to make sure this is not too terribly heavy, but once I add the little bat clip on there, it might be a little bit heavier than it should be in that section, so I just want to secure it with some glue. See how it is on the back? I'm going to go ahead and twist it together to secure it. Although this bat has a little clip on the back, I'm just going to go ahead and glue it. And attach the legs to the top part here on the back side. And just find a spot. I'll probably insert it right about there. Just slide it through. Okay, see how that is? And then I'm going to twist it together. Just make sure that the legs face opposite of each other. And find a spot. I'm going to probably put it somewhere there and insert it there. And attach it to that. To add batteries to the lights, and I'm going to attach it to the hat wreath here. I'll be back. I just realized that there's a little screw that I'll need to unscrew to add the battery in. To show you how I have weaved the lights in, it's easier to turn them on so you have an idea of where the placements are. And I have 3 left that I need to tack down, which is on the back side here. And with a tinsel, I cut these about 1.5 inches to 2 inches. And you just want to slip them in between, not sure if you can see that, in between the bars. and tie them off. See this row right here? I'm gonna go ahead and glue it down and attach it right about there. Go ahead and glue down the back side. Just make sure you glue the side that doesn't have the screw on it. Otherwise you can't change out the battery. Lights have been attached. I'm going to go ahead and add the "which is in" sign. And with the tinsel, I'm just going to slip it through. I think I'm going to place it right about here. And just slide it through and tie it on the back. Let's check the front real fast. I think that's pretty good. So now I'm just going to twist the back off. It looks like once the "which is in" sign is on. And what I decided to do is add a little spider. Isn't that pretty, this cute little spider? I think I'm going to add it onto about right there, just to add a little bit of extra. So I had gotten these spiders here from the Dollar Tree as well. I'm just going to glue that and it should be complete. I'll show you what it looks like once I hang it up. This is the final wreath. Look at that. I'll give a close-up so you can see the bat with the little bells. And there's the "which is in" sign with the spider. And the rest of the witch's hat. I hope you enjoy watching this video, and don't forget to click the like button and subscribe below. Once again, my name is Dinh, author of Wrapped in Sin. If you enjoy reading smutty comedy romance, please check it out. It is available at Apple iTunes, Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, and other retailers. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye-bye, my lovelies.